Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akmal Anwar. I will present about introduction.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Amr Muiz, and my topic is about current environment in managing human resource during pandemic COVID-19.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Radwan. Today I will explain about current human resource scenario of dealing staff working at home.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris bin Muhammad Sani. So in this presentation, I will discuss about the effect of working from home on organizational productivity.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nadia Syafiqah binti Mazlan. So I'm going to continue to the conclusion.
On 16 March 2020, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, gave the live speech on television and formally declared a movement control order under the Prevention and Control of Infection Disease Act 1988 and the Police Act 1967. With this announcement, all sectors including the education sector had to close the school to control the spread of COVID-19. This impacts human resource management to control activities planned to develop companies as all the employees are not allowed to work in office as already and should follow new norms set by MOH. Therefore, this is a challenge for human resource management to figure out the best way to sustain the performance of their employees in order to receive a new norm by working at home. For example, human resource management should think of a method of training to be given to their employees so as to remain mentally and physically strong in order to continue to commit 100% to the company despite having to work at home. Not only that, there are other roles that human resource management should play, such as employee development and evaluation, rewarding employees. Therefore, we say this new norm it affect the productivity of the organization.
I will continue the presentation, which is current environment in managing human resource during pandemic COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic that plagued the whole world, including Malaysia, is a health crisis that threatens the survival and well-being of the community. The topic more focused to situation that HR management faced during the pandemic. The first point for current situation HR in pandemic COVID-19 is many workers are laid off. This is because employers cannot afford to accommodate employees' salaries if within the organization requires a large number of workforce. The employers' compliance was given attention by the government when it announced an increase in wage subsidy from 600 ringgit to 1,000 per employee. Although negotiations are conducted between employees and employers, provide temporary salary deduction option or unpaid leave taking during the implementation of movement control order. However, employment guarantees are granted by HR only to be given a period of 6 months onward to be terminated. The International Labour Organization expects the COVID-19 crisis to increase the unemployment rate, especially in the service sector. For example, workers in the service sector, in particular food and beverage service, recorded the highest percentage of job losses, which is 35%, followed by the agriculture sector, which is 21%, and construction sector, which is 11%. Next, remote working. Recently, the COVID-19 pandemic has created demanding conditions for human resource managers. In the context of dramatic changed around the world due to the pandemic. Organizations need to respond and adapt to the alteration and accordingly manage the workforce. HR managers need to know how to improve the well-being of employees during virtual work in crisis times, taking into consideration personal stress. Besides, internal corporate communication, company brand image should be in compliance with the organization's approach to the workforce during turbulent time. As remote working from home intensifies, HRM has to cope with the stress of their employees associated with the removal boundaries between work and family. HR professionals have a facilitation and supporting role in this transformation, but they also take responsibility to retain their employees by upgrading their skills and abilities. Overall, the contribution of the manuscript to scholarship is its suggestion that main challenges triggered by the pandemic lockdown are the recession, when revenue have been decreased and forcing companies to reduce or dismiss their staff. HRM has a significant role in helping employees to overcome the difficulties brought by the unexpected change in the workplace as well as in the society. Next, I will pass the presentation to Sharul Radwan to continue with his topic.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad SR241. Today I will explain about current human resource scenario of dealing staff working at home. First point is problem are less responsive. When we do our job or our task given by our management or organization, we need a fast responsive or fast feedback to them. So when we work at home, we cannot give the fast feedback because sometimes the employee do other things at home such as cooking, washing or manage their children. So when they do this task, they not allowed to give the fast feedback or fast responsive. So in my opinion, employee need to manage their routine dealing at home as well a need to have a specific length of time to see their email or WhatsApp with reasonable frequency. This can reduce the problem of slow things to take action. So the second point is environmental factor. The challenge of working from home is to move the distraction that occur when the employee does the job. For example, the children need attention and they make a noise. When the employee do the video conferences or typing, they need requires high potentials in in dealing with such circumstances. This challenge can be addressed by employee by choosing the right time to do the task. And when the employee had to face this problem indirectly, the HR management also get the effect. The last point is problem of absence of equipment and internet access. As we know, some workers do not have equipment such as a laptop and the access to the internet. These two things is very important if the employee do the job or task. If they do not have this, the employer are required to determine the appropriate types of works again those without such facilities. So it will give the difficult to the management and to the employee too. That's all from me. I will pass the slide to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris bin Muhammad Sani. So I'm going to present about the effect of working from home on productivity of organization. From the surprising working from home productivity statistic article, a study by Stanford of 16,000 workers over 9 months found that working from home increased productivity by 13%. This increase in performance was due to more calls per minute attributed to a better or more convenient working environment and working more minutes per shift because of fewer breaks and sick days. The effect of work from home to the organization is organization can cut some costs such as saving on office space, office supplies, utility bills and other facilities. Staff may also be able to take advantage of the tax relief available from the organization for working from home. All costs that involve for work include things like business call or a new broadband connection will be paid by the organization if employees have to work from home. It can give benefit to organization financial. Working from home eliminate the need for a commute to work that can be stressful to your employees. Working from home can save employees time rather than going to the office. Time saving such as this also enable staff to get extra health benefit such as additional sleep, spending more time with family, exercising or preparing healthier meals. So, employees can do more organizational work and at the same time can increase the organization productivity. By working from home, staff will feel more trusted by their employer as the working relationship is not as closely monitored, and employees are granted a degree of freedom to get on with their duties. Staff will also be happier developing a home working routine that suits them better, and this can contribute more to organization productivity at the same time can increase staff motivation. Next, I will pass my presentation to Najwa Shafika to conclude all the topic that we have discussed. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nadia Shafika binti Mazlan. So I'm going to continue to the conclusion. The spread of COVID-19 crisis in our country have been affected to all organizations and sectors. The role of HR for each organization become more complicated to accept a change in new norms. But not only the HR, the employees also receive these difficulties such as working from home. Furthermore, the HR also must give a support and guideline to the employees so that they are easy and know how to work at a new environment. Indirectly, HR and employee become more closer and respect each other. Day by day, working at home has become a norm despite the problems such as work environment, responsibility as a parent, internet problems. However, this problem that must employee face it to ensure that the organization does not close or bankrupt because the organization and sectors has become distributed to the economy of the country. At this point, HR able to handle the organization and does not fail even with during the COVID-19. Last but not least, the HR should give a support and help to the employee by taking out the feedback and the problem that faced by the employee so that the HR can give a solution to the problem. And HR also can provide a motivation to the employee so that the employee become more stable and familiar with this new environment and more energetic to working. And lastly, let us help the government and frontliner by taking care of yourself by wearing a mask, social distancing and hand sanitizing.